Yo, everybody! I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon and The Blackest Heart. Both books published by Simon and Schuster's Saga Press. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Louis L'Amour, The High Lonesome. Book came out in 1962. This is a paperback version of it with the original cover. I love this cover. You know, we always start by reviewing the covers because I love graphic design and book cover illustration. And this has got a dynamite Western painting by an artist who is not named anywhere in the book. I researched and researched. I could not find out who this artist was, but whoever he was, this illustration is just straight fucking fire. And look at how great that is. I mean, oh, Jesus, I just about knocked... My excitement of the cover has just about ruined the whole video. We'll edit these parts out where things almost fall. Still, anyway. That, my friends, is how you do a Western book cover. Oh, my God. Now, you can't see it, but under the brim of the hat... I don't know if I can get close enough. But that cowboy's eyes are glowing. Two pinprick eyes, just glowing silver. You can't see it on the camera, but I can see it looking at it. And it is just absolutely magnificent. One of my favorite covers of all time. And you know, I've got the entire Louis L'Amour book collection over here in my library. You can see I've got all the Louis L'Amour books right there. And that painting for High Lonesome, if I was to do a top 5 Louis L'Amour book covers, that one would most definitely be on that list. Anyway, what's the book about? What's it about? Well, it's filled with a lot of Western tropes, namely the outlaw with the heart of gold. You know, it's Considine is his name, actually, not Cassidy. Considine, the outlaw with the heart of gold. You know, he's a bank robber, but he doesn't believe in killing people. Robbing is fine. Killing people, not. You know, his theory is money, people will let that go. They're not going to get too upset about money. But if you kill a man's best friend, that dude is going to track you to hell and back. So yeah, he's with a crew of bank robbers, but he's got this code. We just rob, we don't kill. And he also has this other... One of the things that I love about Louis L'Amour is he puts some great philosophical wisdom in all of his books. There are so many quotes that I could pull out of those hundreds of Louis L'Amour books. And I do once in a while pull those quotes out and read them. But one of the quotes I loved about that was in this book was, "Whatever a man does leaves a trail behind, an indication of the manner of man he is, his character and his dreams. An observant eye can easily read what that trail says." Oh, what a mantra to live by. I mean, everybody should just live by that saying alone. Whatever you do leaves a trail. And people can follow that trail. So, you best be leaving a trail that's honorable. That's what that's getting at. So anyway, Considine, he's a bank robber. He's got a crew that robs banks with him. Dutch, Hardy, and a Kiowa Indian that's never really named. Anyway, they rob banks. They escape. They rob one bank. They escape. During their escape, they run into a character named Spainer and his daughter Lenny. Another one of the things I love about this book in particular, it's the rare time that Louis L'Amour tells the story from the perspective of the bad guys. Now, Louis L'Amour has this kind of like... He always writes stories from the perspective of the good guys, and the good guys are always good to a fault. It's like there's no gray area in Louis L'Amour books. These are not like Game of Thrones where everybody's just sort of gray, like they're half shitheads and half okay. These people are either awesome people or they're shitheads. They're evil, they're villains, or they're heroes. Now, even his outlaws in this book are sort of heroes because they've got this code. They rob banks, they don't kill people. They see a man and his daughter in distress, and rather than keep the $60,000, they give that up to save the man and daughter. That's kind of the basis of this book, The High Lonesome. They have to go up onto this basin, this plateau that's called the High Lonesome. Anyway, long story short, it's the outlaw cowboy with the heart of gold falls in love, gives up the outlaw trail for the woman he loves. It's only about a 110-page novel. It's actually more of a novella, probably the shortest novel in Louis L'Amour's whole list of novels. You can read it in an hour, folks. It's actually pretty entertaining. A lot of gunfight, knife fights, bank robberies, outlaws, damsels in distress. It's just a cool book. Just a cool book with an even cooler cover. Anyway, I'm going to give this about a 8 out of 10. The only thing that could have been better about it is it would just been longer. That's my only complaint. Which ain't much of a complaint if you think of things.